In this Excel tutorial then we're going to be looking at how we can get the sum of filtered data in Excel, and we can see here that we've got some names, some types, and we have some totals here on the column C. And what we're going to do is what people would normally do or sometimes do is use the sum function, and once they use the sum function like so, they would select all of the data and then press enter. So we can see that we have a total there of 5,638. But what this will cause an issue with is if then we start to add filters into this. So you have the option here of going up to data, and then we can add and sort filters. So we can just add the filter there, or if you wanted to do, you could press Ctrl Shift and L and that'll do exactly the same. So we just move our sum and we'll move it down here. But what we can see here is if we were to filter this out by say fire and we press OK, then we can see that this here keeps the same amount. So we can still see that we have the 5,638, which isn't right because we know that the total of the fire doesn't equal that. So if we just select it, we can see down here in our status bar that the sum actually is 2,516. So what we can do to get around this then is we can just get rid of the filter and return the data back to normal. We can use the subtotal function. So we can see that we have subtotal there. We can press the tab and now we can see that we get a load of numbers here. And you can do average, counts, min, maxes and so on, but we can see here that we have a 9 for the sum. So we know that we want a 9. And now once we press 9 and a comma, we can see that it wants a reference, and we're just going to reference our cells there and press enter. And at this point, it gives us exactly the same formula, or it gives us the same result as what we had before of the 5,638. But this time when we filter this out now, so we're going to filter and we can go back to what we were on before. So fire, we can see now that this changes to what it should be of the 2,516, which is right for that point there. So it's just a really good way of working it out. But when you're in this point here and you're working on the formulas and you're adding stuff in, we can see that we have a 9. But also if you would scroll down, this is 109 here that you have. And when you include the 109 here, this point is going to not include any of the hidden things or anything that you're currently hiding in your worksheet. So the 9 will just account for everything, where the 109 will get rid of everything, and it will kind of, if it's hidden on your worksheet, then it won't count it. So just for purposes there, we've just decided to use the 9 just so that we can count everything and keep that all going for you. So yeah, hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, don't forget to ask them in the comments below, and we'll see you again soon.